And so the second thing related to case management I would love to talk about is more on the advanced side of things. So let's imagine that you already know about case management, you have a program up and running, you're not too worried about saving case properties per se, but now you're on a more advanced use case. You want to get a little bit beyond basic case management of just saving a single case property to the case that this form is related to, but you want to do something a little more sophisticated. And often reality is much more sophisticated than simple use cases like this. So in real programs, one event often touches multiple records. So a single visit updates a mother, but also you need to sync the child record, and then you need to trigger a referral to a health clinic. All of those are different cases. And until now, doing all of those different actions required either custom code or it required somebody who's an app magician to have somebody like Rishabh on call who is highly technical and understands the system super, super deeply. Or it required talking to Nimagi directly and getting a little bit of personal assistance. And so that's what we wanted to get rid of. And so now in product, without having to turn on any sort of custom things, you can now trigger updates across multiple cases natively within the product from a single question. So you can do things like household syncing or cross case referrals. And this advanced logic that defined complex CommCare apps is now something that is in your hands and you're able to do directly. So I'll actually hand it right back over to Rishabh, and he'll show you a little bit of what that looks like in product.
Perfect. Thanks, Sky. Just give me a second. All right, perfect. Um, I honestly can't decide which of these are my favorite features, but this one is definitely right up there. Like I mentioned, this is an advanced feature that lets you do a bunch of different things. So first things first, you'll now notice when you go to add question and go to your advanced section, you'll see advanced case actions show up as a new question type. That is where all the magic is really happening. What exactly does it do? Let me weave up a little story through this app review. So we're in a case list of households, let's say, and within that case list, with the help of advanced case actions, I can actually interact not just with the household itself, but say all the family members that I'm tracking within those households, or other case types, other entities that might be linked to it. So here's a quick example of what this actually can do. So if I clicked on enroll members into services, while I'm still in the case list of households, I can actually see names of family members that are listed in this particular household. I can go in and create new family members as well. And all of this is wired up within the form builder, and we'll just look at it in a second. Super simple to set up with all the documentation that's available. Um, and along with this, you can also go in and do things like closing cases in bulk as well, if you'd want. So if I go back into the same case list and go to close cases this time and click here, I actually see a list of all the family members show up here as well. And I can take batch action essentially and be able to either create new cases, update uh, close cases, or even link up parent and child case types for the more advanced workflows. And this is really where it happens. So just giving you a quick glimpse of it, we don't need to get into the weeds of this, but you'll notice that there's these 4 different actions that you see on the screen. Like I mentioned, you can create, you can update, you can close, and you can link and unlink as well. And you'll see within the same form, I'm being able to do all of these different things. So if I went into adding a new family member, I've got a separate uh, question type here, which allows me not only to create them, but also link them back up to the household itself. So all of this is happening from within the form builder itself, and it allows you to then do bulk actions for all the different cases that you might be tracking in your CommCare application.